full name is Nguyễn Hương, but you can just call me Hương for short. I'm sorry, the connection is quite bad. Can you talk again? Okay, so my hometown is Sơn City, which is a mountainous city located in northwest of Vietnam. My hometown is mostly famous for the food festival. I mean, in my place, people spend a lot of their time to focus on the agriculture as well as the food. So obviously, we are famous a lot for some fruit like coffee, banana, something like that. So, I personally, I think my city don't have much thing for entertainment, especially for someone who gets bored easily like me, because my city is a bit off the beaten track, so it doesn't have much thing to do. I'm sorry, what? Unfortunately, not really. I mean, in my school, they not really focus on the history about my place. The history about local is we just learn through internet mostly. And in school, the history is more like about the Vietnam history from the beginning, and maybe some national history. Can you ask again? Unfortunately not. I'm not really like geography because I mean it's a bit hard for me to understand all things about that aspect. And I mean my hobbies not even have the word geography. Well, I'm not because I'm really easy to getting confused whenever I look for a map. And I mean, even for some location in my hometown, right? In my hometown, I can't even remember exactly the place in the city. So obviously, I can't even look at the map. As I said before, I don't like geography much, so I'm not keen on learning about it in another country. I mean, it's just boring for me, and I can't even understand the meaning and the way of the map, like the direction. Yes, I stay up late a lot, mostly for my homework, but sometimes I just want to stay up late so I can play games after a whole day of learning. No, definitely not, because my mom won't happy if she check me when I'm playing at the midnight. He will get mad, and I mean it will affect she always say it will affect my health a lot, so I don't really want to stay up late when I was a child. In the past, it used to be quite exhausting when I have to stay up late because, as I said before, my mom won't allow me to stay up late. So if I stay up late, it's just like I want to play game more. However, nowadays I have to deal a lot with my homework, and yeah, I don't know why, but teacher just always give me a huge amount of homework that I have to done. So I even have to stay up late to dealing that because I don't want to get a punishment from my teacher. So a place in my country that I would like to recommend to the visitor will definitely be Mộc Châu, a town which is located in northwest of Vietnam. I mean, this place is well known for its scenic views of nature as well as the people over there. I mean, the people over here can be described as a hospital person, as whenever you want to ask for anything like the direction to the famous tourist destination to the way to the hospital, people will answer everything people will answer every your questions. Besides, Mộc Châu has one of the most well-known scenes of nature in my country. Or when you arrive out there, you have a chance to explore the nature as well as lose yourself in the nature too. For example, if you like something like a flower, you can visit Green Hill Tea in Mộc Châu, and maybe you have a chance to take a lot of pictures that will definitely leave a mark on your mind. Besides that, Mộc Châu has some special festival that will be held by the ethnic local people there, and I mean it can be a bit interesting for you to explore more about the culture of the mountainous area. Not only that, Mộc Châu also has some place like Đại Yểm Waterfall or Bat Cave, and I believe that those places gonna be suitable for you if you want to broaden your horizon about the nature surrounding you. And that will depend on the people. If you want to have some memory to look up, because I believe all the traveling will have the meaning beside it, and they will look at it and they remember, oh, this place is really good, and maybe the people over there or the scenes, just you love it, and people will like to take a photo. However, for someone who don't really love to take a picture like me, we just feel shy whenever we take a picture. Everything let it remind in our mind, not as a picture, because not everyone want to see their face. Can you ask again? I'm sorry. In my perspective, I believe since of that place we're gonna be affect your experiment a lot, because if you go to somewhere you have to pay a huge amount of money just to go there, and the scene is they let your feeling down. It's gonna be quite bad. However, if that place have a lot of famous monuments, attractive tourist destination, and maybe some just nature or artifact place, is gonna affect a lot. It's make you feel oh, you got the right place for your life. I think yes, because for example, France, they have the in wait. Okay, I think yes, because the how the famous of the landscape will affect a lot about how people look at how foreign people look at that countries. For example, in France we have Eiffel Tower, and I mean some people just only know France because of that Eiffel Tower, and maybe they don't really know like, oh, what can we do in France, and are there any special thing to do over there. But people just mainly go for it because of the landscape